Look at that. Ooh.
Look at that. That look
wow.
good.
Thank you.
I am out here. Hello you all, I am back. I'm going to make some of my southern white macaroni and cheese. I think you're gonna like it. I will say I'm gonna sort of go through it. I'm not gonna take a lot of time with it. Please look back at my dish that I made, my southern baked macaroni and cheese. Look back at that to see all of the details. So I'm gonna just go ahead and throw something together really quick. I hope you would try this recipe. I hope you will like this recipe when you do try it. Macaroni cheese is still good. It's just as good as the other macaroni cheese. So let me gather my supplies and get everything ready. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I already have my pot of water on the stove. And we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt to the pot. I am also going to add about 1 teaspoon of oil, Western oil, to the pot. Also too, I am going to only put 1/2 box of the macaroni in it, because I'm doing a smaller portion of this than I did my southern baked macaroni and cheese. Okay, be right back. Okay, you all, I am back. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. Of course, you know, you need a strainer, colander, got a bowl here. A grater here, some spoons here. Using another brand of macaroni. You have to use whatever you can find. This was a little bit more expensive than my Muller elbow macaroni. Elbow macaroni was a little bit more expensive. Okay, what I'm going to use, you all, this is 1 pound here. I'm going to just use a 1/2 pound of this macaroni because I'm using, I'm going to make a smaller portion of this white macaroni cheese. So 1/2 box of this. Have salt. I'm going to use almost, I'll say a 1/2 teaspoonful of salt. I would say add a 1/2 teaspoonful of oil, since I'm doing just half of then the larger portion that I showed you all. Just a 1/2 teaspoon of this, of the oil, any brand. Well, I would say Western oil or either Crisco oil or whatever brand you want to use. Just a 1/2 teaspoon of this, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt. Here, since I'm doing a smaller portion, 1/2 cup of sour cream. This is going to go into your macaroni once it gets cooked and once it's drained properly. So 1/2 container of this here. This is an 8 ounce, so I guess it'd be like 4 ounces. Here, paprika. This is mainly for taste. I just shake that into my macaroni. This is still about 2 tablespoons full of butter. 2 tablespoons full of butter, you all. Yeah, give or take 2 tablespoons full of butter. Still gonna use my Lowry seasoned salt. Got some black pepper added to it. Might add a little bit more additional black pepper, not too sure about that. Let's see. Garlic powder, I'm gonna use 1/2 tablespoonful of garlic powder. Any brand work. We can use this pan here to spray my pan that I'm gonna put the macaroni cheese in, because I'm gonna bake it. Just coat your pan with this. My cheese is here. I'm gonna use some New York extra sharp cheddar. I'm gonna use some mozzarella. It's creamy. This is 6 ounces. This is 8 ounces. I'm gonna use another mozzarella cheese. This is 8 ounces here. So this is gonna be a little bit more stringy cheese, but it'll still be okay. So with all that being said, I think I've given all my ingredients. My water is already boiling, you all. That's why you was looking at me looking a little sweaty a while ago on the camera. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add my salt and add my oil to my water. It's already boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and add my noodles or elbow macaroni. And you're adding the oil to the water so your noodles won't stick together. Okay, let's add this little bit of salt here. Okay, that's done. We're gonna let this go ahead and cook. And these noodles, like I said, you know, just a half a box. Just a half a box, you all. That's what I'm using for this recipe. And you can measure it all, but you know, I just eyeball it, half a box. Just want to stir it to the top. Okay, that's half a box of that. And we're gonna let it cook. For me, I saw my macaroni on high, and I let it cook on high about 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes or so, give or take. And then I cut it down to medium heat, you all. Please taste your macaroni, and I guess I cut it down to medium heat for about another 15 minutes or so. For this here, the time is gonna be a little less than what the other time that I did when I did a larger portion of that southern macaroni and cheese. But you can also taste your noodles, you all, but you want them firm. You don't want them mushy. You don't want them not cooked, but you want them firm. So I'll get back with you. I'm in the process of spraying my pan, my skillet, with the pan I was telling you about. My dogs, they see something outside, so they are barking. Okay? And then we're gonna have to rush right quick because we don't want everything to get cold. There's macaroni here. Steam coming from it. Let's add some shredded cheese. Cheese, good old cheese. Okay. Let's put the garlic powder in here first. We can just use a half tablespoonful of garlic powder. Okay, put the top on that. Don't forget this here. Sour cream here. Half of this sour cream, you all. Okay. Let's put our butter in. Let's move that out of the way. But remember the custard I was telling you about? Let's put paprika in here that I had left over. And this is just for color. Also, you know I'm gonna add Lowry seasoning salt. It's got, you know, black pepper in it too. And this is paprika. Just for color. That's what you see that's in there now. Let's add some of this here. You're making it, you have to make it sort of quick. Sprinkle a little bit in there. That's what I do, just sprinkle it in. And just stir it all up here. Some spatula. Add a little bit more cheese here. Stir it up. I had custard left over from my Southern baked macaroni and cheese. Ma'am, I told you all I probably use this some for the holiday or something like that. This is it. We're gonna use it. This is eggs and half. Just a splash, I guess, of milk, because it's like 1/4 cup. Let's stir this up real quick. We don't want it to get cold on us. Also, I didn't tell you this, but I told you on my previous video to make sure when you do your cheese, like the whole block of cheese I had, each block, just do half of that block, and half of the next block, and half of the next block. And then once you do all that, then just go ahead and go back and repeat that so your cheeses will mix pretty well. That's what you do. Okay, cheesy. Okay, I'm gonna put some extra cheese on top. Go ahead and spoon this in. I'm gonna taste it first. Then I'm gonna spoon it in the frying pan. Oh, I keep hitting that light. I keep hitting it. Taste it with. Oh, let's get that rest of that buttermilk. Get that there. Okay, first little bite, see what it tastes like. Tastes pretty good. Okay, now what we're gonna do, got our frying pan here. Throw it in the frying pan. Take some of this. This is what I had left over, you all. I stirred it. And the pan is greased. We can just pour this in over the macaroni. Put more in and just pour. Good and creamy. This in here. Okay. This one on top of that. And this is just a half and half to make sure show you all. I didn't show you this from the beginning, this mixture here. But if you go back and look at my other video, you'll see. I think I'm just use all of this here. It's gonna be extra creamy. You see what I meant about cheese on top. That's fine. Didn't do that before. Let's add a little more ground paprika. Okay. Let me put the rest of this cheese up here. Put it in the oven, you all. Bake it for 350 degrees. You know when it's done. Depends on your oven. It could be about 15-20 minutes. It all depends. Depends on your oven. Just bake it all up. Okay. We're gonna get ready to pop this in the oven. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks real good. Let's see what it tastes like. Hello, you all. I am back. I am back with Sierra.
Hey,
Test
y'all.
taster. You're gonna have fireworks outside. This is my Southern baked white macaroni and cheese. I hope you try the recipe. I hope you like it. We can go ahead and do the test taste. There's so much going on. Of course, fireworks are going on outside. The dogs are barking. So we're gonna try to sneak this little bit of time in so we can go ahead and do this here. Recipe, you can refer back to my Southern baked macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
And I did mention something about my custard that I use. I didn't tell you about the custard this time because it's the same custard, and I did tell you that I would probably use a rest of the custard in another batch of macaroni and cheese, which I did, which was a smaller portion. Okay, we can go ahead and get started here. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's steam. Look at the steam, you all.
So good.
You hear the fireworks in the background.
Those are fireworks and the dogs.
You hear my dogs barking.
Look at that. Ooh.
Look at that. That look
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. I look forward to trying this.
This here's a little different. The cheese is gooey. Okay.
Okay, go ahead and pray. Lord, thank you for allowing my mother to prepare this meal. We're praying that the food will be nourishment to our bodies and will not harm us in any kind of way. I pray in Jesus' name.
Amen. A little hot here. I should let it sit a little bit. It's hot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Go ahead with it though.
I like my food hot though. I tell you, I warm my food up all the time. I love my food hot. Warm, not hot.
Cheese is different. It's mozzarella cheese, you all. One thing about mozzarella cheese, it doesn't stick to the noodles. It's like the other.
Okay.
More like a stringy.
It is. This still has a good flavor to it. This has a good flavor to it.
Oh, like dip my plate up. I guess I can put that to the side. So you can see me actually enjoying this. My dog over here
Really
beside.
good. Yeah.
A little cheesy.
Yep. Yes. Steam coming from it.
Sure tastes pretty good, you all.
It's good. It still has good flavor to it.
Get my shirt together.
Yep.
And the whole big pan of macaroni and cheese that I made previously, it's gone all except for maybe one serving of that is left.
It was really good, y'all. It was very good. But yeah, y'all try this recipe. Another recipe as well. It's really good. Good.
When I was fixing it, you all, and you know you can use all kinds of cheese in your macaroni. You all just experiment. Just use all kinds of cheese. I said I know it's gonna be good.
Yes.
And it is.
It is good.
We're gonna finish this, and like I said, my dogs are barking.
Yeah.
Because they want to get outside and chase whatever, the firecrackers or whatever.
Yep. There's a lot of fireworks display going on around us. So.
Make sure you keep your dogs safe. Can't let them out the gate or wherever you got them. They might be lost for a few days, or they might not come back, or someone might take the dog.
Yep, somebody might take the dog.
So I would say please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you all.
Yes.
I'm gonna finish this right here, and I'm gonna probably eat me some beef. I think shish kebabs or whatever. Some of that, and some cabbage and a few other things, you all. Good stuff.
Okay, talk with y'all later. Bye.
We will talk with you later. Bye.